like a movie, just like a storybook. We are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero.
We've been having so much fun creating videos for you in episodes 1 through 3. We featured slow motion shooting in episode 1, how to film cooking videos in episode 2, and in episode 3, how to record your kids' art sessions. So now it's time to switch it up and give photography some love. It's Baron here. I'm a key opinion leader for Sony. I'm a full-time filmmaker with Wolfgang Digital Video Production, where we produce video content on land, sea and air. This is going to be an exciting adventure into portrait photography with a twist. Do you have a hero at home? I mean, sure, the dad's a hero. And of course, so is the mom. Mostly the mom. But today, let's turn your kid into a burger hero. In this episode, we're going to create a quirky image like this. This is our burger hero. She makes flying burgers that's absolutely delicious. Our burger hero is in the middle of wrangling all the yummy burger ingredients that's flying through the air. Now let's have a look at the gear you'll need for this photo shoot. They are simple household items. Besides the camera, what you should have in the shooting department is a tripod. From the kitchen, grab a pair of chopsticks and a fork. Then there's the classic ingredients to make a burger. I'll leave this part up to your imagination. And when it comes to selecting a camera, my choice is the Sony RX100VII. This is a little beast that's hard to beat. The RX100VII is deceivingly compact and packs a host of incredible features. Firstly, it's got a super long zoom lens that travels from a wide angle of 24mm to 200mm for a detailed rich close-up. The autofocus speed of 20 milliseconds on the RX100VII is phenomenal. It's not just fast, it's accurate. The Realtime Eye AF ensures that all your portrait shots are in sharp focus. This makes the photographer's life a whole lot easier. Photographers will love the RX100VII for being able to shoot in RAW format. This ultra-compact camera lets you snap 20-megapixel photos in RAW, which gives you incredible flexibility during the photo editing process. Camera settings for photography is slightly different from videography. But don't worry, I'll go slow. And if you miss anything, we have lots of references from previous episodes 1, 2 and 3 to help you as well. So, on to the camera settings. Power up the camera and turn the mode dial to S for shutter priority. This lets you have control over your shutter speed as you let the camera take over aperture duty. Locate and press the menu button and head over to the first page, Camera Settings 1. On the first page, set file format to RAW and JPEG. Navigate to page 8 and select ISO setting. We'll use ISO Auto. Let's tell the camera to use a range of ISO values that won't produce too much grain in our photos. I found that the best range is between 100 to 1600. This gives you the sharpest images with the least amount of grain. What we have here is, in essence, a portrait shot. As such, the eyes have to be in sharp focus. Easy! We'll use the Realtime Eye autofocus to help us. Go to the 5th page of Camera Settings 1. At Focus Mode, select AF-C. That's Continuous Autofocus. The camera will constantly focus for you as long as the shutter button is gently held down. Let's activate the magic of Realtime Eye autofocus. Click on the Face/Eye AF. Set the Face Eye priority in AF to On. Subject detection is human, obviously. Right, left eye select is set to auto and set the Face Eye frame display to on. Now press the menu button to exit setup. Rotate the control wheel until you reach a shutter speed of 1/125 or faster. At this rate, your hero doesn't have to be perfectly still, and you could even go handheld. Camera shake would be reduced even if you don't have a tripod. We're on location right now, and here's our burger hero.
Hi guys, it's Erica.
That's street grade! When you're photographing kids, your composition will look much nicer if you snap them at eye level. So let's place the tripod right here and position the camera at the same height as Erin. Great. Right. Remember to lock down the camera like how we did in previous episodes to power up the magic and make it even easier to counting this shot. Get your burger hero to hold the burger buns as if she's about to catch the foodstuff. Let the camera take care of the focus and exposure. With the real-time eye autofocus, your portraits will always be sharp. So center your efforts into the posing and composition. Now, here's the real magic. There isn't any food falling or flying through the air. Spoiler alert, we suspend the foodstuff in mid-air using good old-fashioned chopstick or a fork. Once you've got the shots, give your model a break and clear the scene. It's time to bring in the ingredients one by one. Use chopsticks or a fork to suspend the foodstuff in frame. Hold the ingredients at different angles to get a variety of shots. Now it's time to show you the magic of photo editing, where we make the objects float in mid-air. Go ahead and transfer your images from your camera to your mobile device. My go-to photo editing app on mobile is Photo Director from Cyberlink. It's free to download and works on both iOS and Android devices. Let's get started by pressing on the edit icon, and this is my Burger Hero album. We are working with multiple layers, and the base layer is our Burger Hero. We have her in a variety of poses. I'm choosing this. You get to apply the basic exposure corrections and color enhancements, but I'm keeping my original image. I'm going to import my second image. I'll go to the Add Image icon. I'll choose the top bun, as this will be a double patty burger. By pinching and zooming, I can resize and reposition my layer. I can press the opacity icon and move the opacity slider to see my layer's final position. But I can also do that later. What needs to be done now is to press the crop and rotate button. Press on Custom to begin reducing the layer's dimensions so that its borders almost fit the image within. Click on the tick mark above right when you're done. Now I'm using pinching actions to resize and reposition my image. I can reduce the opacity to see how it looks on the final photo. Our next step is to cut out the background. I'll press the cutout icon in the toolbox below. This will bring me to the cutout screen. This is the brush icon. Use it to vary the size of your brush. Photo Director makes background removal super easy. I'll press the Keep Layer icon and select the bun. You'll only need to draw a few strokes around the item you wish to keep, and the app will analyze and select it for you. How cool is that? Press Cut when you're done, and voila! Let's add more images. Press the Add Layers and then press the Add Photo tool. Let's choose a burger patty. Right away, I'll choose Crop and Rotate. Press Custom and reframe my image. The next step is to use Cutout to remove the background. I'll use the Remove tool to deselect this part of the fork and add back some of the layer. Just note that the red areas are selected. It's what you want to remain. Choose Cut, and we have another layer added with background removed. Let's reset the opacity and do some final repositioning. And we've got it! If you've used chopsticks to hold the ingredients up, how do you remove them from the image? Let's use this example. First, let's remove the background. I'll do something different this time. Instead of selecting the subject, I'll select the background. Red is what's selected, so we'll reverse the selection by pressing this icon. Now, I'll clean up the selection and cut. I'm going to freshen up this leaf of lettuce by going to Adjust. Then I'll use Tint and drag the slider to the left to add freshness. If only real life is this sweet. Am I right? Yes, click on that thumbs up right there. I'll use the Arrange tool to shift the layer to the back, so the lettuce appears right behind the bun. Looking good, right? Let's confirm this by pressing the tick mark on the upper right. Yes, I can see it. That pair of chopsticks, right? Okay, let's remove them. On the toolbar, select Tools. Press on Removal when the correction bar shows up. Now let's isolate the chopsticks. By now you would be familiar with this method. Press Apply to see the changes. You usually don't have to be precise. Photo Director will analyze and remove. Pretty powerful feature, am I right? When you're ready to share your photo, press the export icon on the top right and it will be saved to your album on your device. And now, our Burger Hero photo is Cow Team. She's moving at high speeds to show those flying burgers. Who's the boss?
It's time to be the hero.
Producing this online class for you has been a lot of fun for us, and I hope you found it helpful. It's Baron here, and we are already on set producing more episodes for you, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you have questions, put them into the comment section below. So, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Sony.